Oh, encourage it in. That's spanning you too much? Did I keep spanning on you too much? Say, oh, ready to play games today? Video? Let's go. Hey, party, get the party. Come on, hit it, hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking. Other way. The other side, this side. There we go. It didn't work. There we go, now. Good, hit it. Oh, come on! Boy, you got ice much, right? You are not good. Well, I only got a few points. Still been playing this game, didn't it? I don't know what to do. I did it. Happy? See, try around. Well, we can't Let me help. Rob, took the ball. Dang it. It's very difficult. Right there. No. Let's try that game. What game? That game. The sugar. That one? Yeah, let's try. Come on, oh, it's at least one person. Come on, Jake, get in. Oh, it's getting. Try it. That's not safe. Well, guys, change the plans because it didn't work. Here, come on, wait. Let's try a hard game. Complicated though. Well, why is some? Okay. Arctic Pro. Trick it out. Handling. So what we're trying to see is wait. Let's do this. It's loud. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Ah! 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 Alright guys, today's the day. It's the banquet. And I'm with my friend Jaden. And I had to mute the audio just not to get copyrighted. And I'm with my teachers and Vivian and Jaden. So today at my school, I had field day, and unfortunately I couldn't take any video, but I have one video which my teacher sent, and here's this footage. I didn't do it correctly because you're supposed to land on your bottom, and also when you bounce, there's a target symbol. So, but I did do it correctly, but it's but unfortunately there's no footage, so I can't really to prove it. But it is where it is. But I this is my only time doing it, so yeah. Also, I'm glad I didn't break a bone. But when I did it, actually I'm twisting my hand, but I didn't break it. Thank God. If it did, then it would have been a worse situation. So, I decided to make this documentary, and this might be not a professional one because this is not a fancy camera, but I'm gonna tell you this whole story. And by the time I'm recording this, I'm about to graduate on Wednesday, next week on Wednesday. So, I think it's a good time just to tell you the whole story, my backstory. But here we go. Okay, this all started back. I was born in 2009, and of course I couldn't go to school yet. But then, at the age of 3, I turned 3 years old in 2012, and I attended school for the first time. And it wasn't really but in 2012 I was getting tested to see if I have any equipment to see if I can do well in school and understand that subject. But I don't think it, but I don't but the tests said that I had to go to a special school for kids who have special needs. But then, okay, so, and then I went to this school called Pace Center School for kids who has some special needs like Down syndrome, autism, or other disabilities like having trouble seeing, walking, and other disabilities. But when I first went to that school, I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then I met my teacher, and then I was really scared at first. My mom said, bye, Hito. And I was like, I was crying because I didn't want to be there. But I was wrong, because that school was actually very amazing. But I was still wearing diapers back then, so yeah. And oh well, something else I have to point out is some teachers, they went to my house in 2012. It's just like it's just like a homeschool thing for me to get prepared for my new school, I guess. But then around 2014 through 2015, I stopped wearing diapers because I was starting to know to go to the bathroom and stuff. And then around 2014 or 2015, I went to another class, a new class. And let me tell you this much. It was good, but some teachers were actually kind of mean. But hey, because I was acting bad, I was sometimes not understanding that subject or understanding the month or year. But then on somewhere in 2015, I did the unthinkable. It was stealing. So on that day, I was acting a little bit my behavior was being childish, and I was like having a temper tantrum. And then after that, there was playtime, and I had to put my head down because that was the only discipline that I only got. But then I thought of an idea. Maybe just bring some of the toys home, just to have new toys, I guess, or I would just bring it back. But it was not the good decision. But then the teachers checked my bag, and they saw it. They saw I took some bricks, and then my teacher got mad at me. So they made me walk around school, and then eventually I had to go to this. I'm not sure if there was counselors, because it was a center school. I would say the counselor, just the purpose of this documentary. But I was like feeling bad, and I was like, and at one point she said, "Oh, you're gonna go to jail for a very long time." And I was like, "Oh," and I was crying. And then I couldn't handle it, so we went back. And then I went home crying to my parents, telling them, I don't know, they got mad at me. I'll say they got mad at me, and they said they're gonna put me in jail. They didn't really understand. They went there and asked what's going on. It was also a parenting meeting on the day, and they said I acted bad because I stole those bricks, or whatever you call them, or connects. And then when I went home, my parents were shocked, but not mad at me. They're just shocked to say, "Hey, you stole those things." Which, hey, I'll take that blame. It was my fault, but and at the end of the day, I'm just young and I don't understand my consequences. But yeah, And then around 2016, I was doing good, but I did not understand how to do any subjects or anything. But around 2016, I started so there was a school called Lincoln Elementary School, and they tested me. They tested me, see if I will understand, cause Pace Center my Pace Center School basically said that I was not really doing well. I was just playing all day, not understanding the subjects, but it did really well actually. And then in 2017, at June, it was my final bow. I left the school because there was no professional work, but on Facebook there's thing called Old Pace School Days, and I'm part of it. And yes, I really missed that school. I hope I can reunite them one day. Now start my chapter on Lincoln Elementary School. So now I'm now gonna explain my Lincoln Elementary School story. So here we go. It all started back in August 2017. It was my first day of school. Now, the bus didn't came to our house because we actually moved to a different house. And then prior to that, we also changed I also changed a new school. I went to a new school. But the schedule got mixed up. So they went to my old house, and I was like, no, that's not my house. They was like, okay, what's your new house? And I didn't, okay, so back then I didn't know any address yet, but I explained what my house looked like this. And then they said, no, that's Luis's house, which is my friend's house. And I was tired of explaining it, and so they went to the Mouse Park Elementary School, and then my dad found me, thank God. If he didn't, then it would have been a whole confusion, and they might have to send me back to school so my parents can pick me up. And then the next day we had to go to the corporate office just to let them know that we moved to a new house, because when we signed me up to that school, it was originally my old house. But then I moved to a new house, and my parents forgot to let them know that I moved to a new house. And now they did not took me to my new house. Instead, my sisters went to Mouse Park Elementary School. So they're gonna drop me off there. But then it didn't last long. By then in 2019, they started to drop me off to my new house, which is a good thing. Now they're understanding where I live and stuff. Actually, no. They know where I lived, but then in Mouse Park Elementary School, they just dropped me off over there and walk home. Yeah, sorry for the confusion, but and then it actually went well. I started to understand subjects, understanding how to read. It was really well. I actually really liked that school. I miss some of the teachers. I had a lot of friends. And then around 2020 was not good. The coronavirus, or COVID-19. This made shopping centers and all business and schools were forced to close to to just to keep all families and people safe from the virus. And I was at 4th grade at the time, but at home it wasn't even better. Somewhere in March or April of that year, my dad got the coronavirus, but he got better around May or June of that year, and then around mid-April of that year, my mom got the coronavirus too. And at this point on, I was scared because my parents got the coronavirus and me and my siblings did not get tested. We didn't even have COVID. I was scared to lose my parents, but thankfully it wasn't the case. They both survived. And here's a recent picture of us of this year, and we're all healthy. But unfortunately, school wouldn't be any better because most everybody were forced to do Zoom on your computers. And originally, I was going to go to school in person, but it never happened. I was just looking at a screen on my computer and doing Zoom meetings and basically just doing work at home. And here's the unfortunate part. Around May of 2021, around May was actually going to be my final time being in elementary school because I'm going to go to middle school. Now, did they do a seniority? Unfortunately, no, because of the COVID. And also, I was promised that Peter will come to my house so we can have like a, computer party. But unfortunately, it never happened. But then, around June, we returned the computers, me and my sister. But here's the thing. They only said goodbye to my sister. Yes, but not me. I was literally somewhere in front of them, but I don't know how they didn't see me. But it made sense because COVID kind of ruined everything, and there's no proper ceremony to celebrate my graduation. But it made me so upset that I didn't got any proper way to get celebrated to go to middle school. But on my last day of elementary school, my teachers did say goodbye to me. The ones that are online with me, yeah, they did. So I'm not it's not really completely that sad, but yeah. This is the final chapter. Well, not the final chapter for me going to school. It's just, the final chapter. This is the current my last this is my last school history I'm gonna tell you. So on around August 20th, or I don't know the exact date, August of 2021 was my first day of school, and I was kind of nervous cause I was worried that I was gonna be placed in a different class, Cause I had okay, so not to mention back in October of 2019, I was diagnosed with ADHD, which sometimes it makes you have trouble paying attention, or sometimes you can be shy, and also that also comes with side effects with depression and insomnia, and also height delays, which I don't really height delays, and I don't really, and sometimes they do make you take medication, but I'm one of the few people who don't take medication. So I was worried that I was gonna be placed in a class with kids who does not have an IEP, but surprisingly there was teachers I recognized, but there's some teachers that I didn't recognize and never met before. I also met new friends like Alina, Angelo, and Benji, Luis O, Ariel, Brian, RJ, and a few others. And there's some old friends that I already saw before, like Luis and Jabari. And see, and Armando, which he was online school because he can get sick easily, which he came back in 7th grade. So it was actually a great year in 6th grade, but in 7th through 8th it was really no, in 7th grade it was basic. I was just being myself, being silly and goofy. But then around 8th grade, I realized I'm starting to act a little bit more mature. Starting to have crushes on girls. Starting to be a respectful person, not making silly jokes and respecting culture classics and respecting people and every single thing that are right through wrongs. I was kind of back in my elementary school days, I did not really make the good decisions, but I did prove myself. And yes, there's drama, fights and stuff, but it wasn't really the main focus. And this is the first time in history that I'm gonna be this is the first time I'm gonna be where I'm gonna be graduating and have a proper ceremony, or a proper celebration. Yeah, that's what it's called. A proper celebration to go to high school. Now, high school, I don't know how to feel about high school. Yes, there's gonna be fights and drama, but I might gonna ignore them. But if they fight me, I'll only defend for myself. I will not start any drama at all, because drama's wrong. I might do. I don't know. I'm not that type of person to be such a such an asshole. But yeah. Just look at all. Just 2 more days. It's crazy. I know. This school here was crazy, but I managed to make it, and all the events are over now. All that's left is practicing the ceremony and graduating, which is going to be exciting. It it's been worth the wait. It's almost time to close this chapter. After all this we've been through, it's now over. Hey, yo, did I saw a bug? I swear there's a flyers. Oh, there's a bird. It went away. Now I think about it, I'll grab. Oh, there's a lot. Oh gosh, I better run away from it. Or not. Ugh. Sorry. I don't want it. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh wait, I'm not sure if this is. I'm not sure if this is a new thing. It said they're gonna be many of them this summer, but they said that they don't sting. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, there's that. Maybe I should not be scared of it. Oh. So as you can see right there, it's just. Maybe I should not get scared of it at all. But I'm just gonna walk away. Hey, guys, look. Gosh, this is embarrassing. Boom. Oh, you don't want me there. Oh my god. Too much. That's too much. So,
alright guys, are we ready?
yes. Look, guys, I have all my school supplies. It's about to end soon. So, definitely to get excited. But, geez, there's a lot of people gonna come here. Okay guys, so this is all I got. So I'm just gonna do the overhaul. First ones I got, oh, they're a mess. I barely use these, but I'm excited to use them. I'm excited. That is my crayon pencils. I don't use them much. I mainly just used my classroom one, but it doesn't matter. Next one I barely use it, but I might save for next year. Is pencils. Yeah, pencils. Or I might actually, scrap that. Actually, I'm gonna use it for certain movies. Next one I have is Sharpie. Barely use it at all. Most of these things I actually don't really use, but yeah. Here's ones that I didn't use, but I'm gonna use. Is the markers. Or dry eraser markers. Next one I got is these are the black versions of pencils. Actually not to be racist. Sorry, I just mistake it, but they are the color black. And also it also says the world's best pencil. Familiar. I don't know. Not to be racist. It's not really racist comment, guys, so do not think I'm racist. I said these are black versions of those pencils, so just to let that clear. Next up I got is next up I have is this mini McDonald's Happy Meal mini paper, a mini activity thing. I don't know what it's called. Next one I got is my notebook. I have it, not really that much, so there's nothing interested. Although, no, that's not really. But I'm just random stuff I barely use. Next up I got is rulers. Next one I got is my color and pencils bag. Here's inside. Yeah, I'm gonna mainly keep these just for nostalgia reasons. Next one I have is my schedule, which I don't use often. Look, there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday. Yep. Next up is this work I'm not proud of, but still. Next up is this, which I don't use, but I'm gonna reuse it next year if it's possible, or maybe they're not gonna let me use it. Next up, we got glue. Holy cow. Next up is, which is I'm gonna use too, sheets, which is a nice, so I can use them. I can use a lot of them. And we have this colorful notebook. And this other one, I don't think I used. I mainly don't use these, okay? believe it's 2 more days. I would describe this year crazy. I didn't expect this day to come. Never, ever, I didn't expect it to come. It's mind-blowing. But I'm still proud of myself for making good decisions and going through this school year. Today at school, it was really simple. I had a fun Monday today. I didn't do no work. And I cleaned out all my... I brought my stuff home. And yeah, I got everything. And then we went to practice the graduation ceremony, where you look at the audience and speak. And I've never been so nervous before. I've never been nervous when I was a child. I'll always be talking to people. Now, at middle school, I don't really talk to men no more. At all. Unfortunately, fortunately, there's another Carlos, and he's popular than me. But I wouldn't blame, because he talks a lot, and he talks and be confident, which I don't have no complaints. Yeah, I have no confidence, but also most of the people, but in my school, in elementary school, they don't even speak to me no more. They're just quiet. They don't talk to me no more. I'm surprised, and also they also talk to Armando. Just Armando they talk to. Which I get, Armando's confident. But I want to get noticed again. I want the spotlight back. Unfortunately, that won't ever happen at all. But I get that. I totally understand. And I expect it. No complaints. But anyways. And also, there's a girl, which I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name of her because it got in trouble. I did not got in trouble, but just got warned. She used to be my crush, and I blew it up. I blew it up so bad. So here's what happened. I decided to give her a gift. So it was a flower bear, a ring, earrings. I think she did wear it, but I don't know. Because she had a lot of rings. She had a lot of bracelets. Then there was yeah. And then I give her a note, which is awkward. I shouldn't have gave her the note. I should have communicated with her. Gosh dang it. And then she saw my TikTok video. She liked it, and then she unliked it, the video. And then I saw the notification that she liked my video. So I made the stupidest decision. I uploaded about it, saying, I finally give the gift to the most beautiful girl, and I hope you like it, you Hermosa. And to the person I hashtag it. Gosh dang it. Dang it. Gosh dang it, why? I remembered just to ask permission if you can post a video about that person. I didn't. That was stupid of me. And then I had to make a whole apology note. And she did forgive me though. Don't worry about that. But now we just don't talk no more. Well, we didn't talk. But when I gave her the note, he was like, huh? I gave her the gift and note, so I was like, excuse me? She looked confused at first, and I said, I want to give you this gift. And she said, thank you. Which is nice, actually. It was very nice. But I ruined that opportunity. She looked at my stories sometimes when I did the gifting, but now she doesn't no more. Well, at least for a while. I don't know. But why? Why did I make that decision? Gosh dang it. But she didn't trash talk or anything, which is a good part. But it is a good part that she didn't trash talk. But in the ceremony today, I just saw her. She did the pledge and 2 language, English and Spanish. And unfortunately, I was like, I'm still awkward that I did that. So I was like, did this. And, well, I mean, she's a person that stares. Wait, no. If I look at her, she'll. Okay. This is day 1, aka the last day. Well, not the last day, but when we hit tomorrow, it will be our last day. I don't know why day 1 wasn't our last day, but it shows. I am going to miss the school actually, because they always help me accomplish my skills and goals. And my dog is barking in the background, so ignore it. I am deeply sad, but I'm excited for the new school. I'm excited to make new memories and start a new chapter. Oh my god. My dog right there, she thinks I'm a different human. My dog does bark when she thinks it's another stranger. And this is where I sleep. This is my room. Of course, this, I don't know how I'm gonna describe it. My room is complex, you should say. And there's, I don't know what's that for. And when water comes out, or pee, I don't know. It was disgusting if pee come out of there. Very disgusting. And I hope I find a new girlfriend in high school, because I dealt with 12 breakups, and I hope I don't dealt with, like, 30 or 20 or 40 breakups. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good, man. I started dating girls around 2012 or 2013. I don't know. I think 2012 most likely. Very young age. You guys may be surprised that I dated a girl in 2012, and I was, let's see, like 3 years old during that year. Dog. But yeah. So this is my house. Gosh, better not find another worm. But oh, there's a lot of people in here that's been doing cigarettes. People smokes here sometimes. Or maybe sometimes they do drugs actually. I don't know if they do drugs alright. I think they just smoke. But they down there they just being people. Just being disrespectful people. So many dogs. And they're in their house, and sometimes they have paramedics out their door for no reason.
Is ready.
There's no more YouTube.
Yeah, who's going? Your mom, your dad?
Whoa.
Carlos.
I don't know.
Who's your guest? Your mom, your dad, and who else?
That's it. I don't
They
remember.
put another person. I can't remember.
I don't remember what
You
else.
got 3 tickets.
Wait, I don't know. Actually, I think I only went my mom and dad, not Camila and Carla.
Elijah, who's coming?
Well, my mom and dad and sister.
Okay. Who's coming for you?
I feel like they didn't put Camila's name, but they put Carla's name.
Grandma.
Actually, I don't remember.
Your grandma.
Don't remember.
Is it Miss Claudia?
I wish I did.
Mom, dad,
Yeah.
brother?
Yeah, I think.
They were so late.
I wish I had a Claudia. I did not.
Oh, my buddies. My dog book is ready. My dog.
Oh my god.
My dog book is ready. Not my cat. It's not ready. My cat one's still
my
ready.
backpack.
My buddy. I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
Wait, we're gonna see each other in high school. What you talking about?
I know.
Hey, don't get
But
too
we're gonna
emotional.
we're gonna get indifferent in this high school. Hey, don't cough on me.
I don't want to.
Sounds like a baby.
Hey, yeah, who's gonna get emotional tomorrow?
You.
You and
And you're gonna get emotional, right?
I'm gonna hold my tears.
Hey,
I'm gonna
hoping or
hold
not
my
hoping?
tears.
Are you gonna try to hold your tears back?
Yep.
How hard?
Like really hurt. Hey yo.
Yeah, are you hoping you're gonna
Hey.
get emotional?
Watch
I don't know,
it.
man.
Watch.
All right, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh, hey! We're leaving this. Actually, no, this is our.
Leaving the school soon.
Yeah. Actually, no, this is our last. Tomorrow will be our last day. Very. Are you gonna get emotional? You're not gonna get emotional. You know, you realize what you need. You know you're gonna wrong. You realize you're gonna wrong. Yeah, I lost words. I lost some words to say. Too much.
Come on in the room, please.
Wait. No. Guys, so I'm back. First, I got a card, which says my name, Carlos. I'm gonna show you the back. Right here, there's a Pokemon, and it says, "Happy graduation, Carlos. You're so funny. I am always laughing at your jokes. Also, I think you are very mature because I have heard your answers in second steps. It seems like you really care about other people. Those trans will help you a lot." And here's my class of 2024, which at the end you're gonna see the photos. Gee, I'm gonna show you the photos right now. Right here, here's the whole class. This is not all. Here's me, right there. Here's a lot of people signed it. Carlos, I am glad I was your teacher for the past 3 years. You have brought so much joy and laughter to our class, and I will miss you, Miss Darman. Carlos, it's been such a pleasure working with you the past 3 years. You are such greatest storyteller and writer. Do big things, Miss Bloom, OT, which is Optimus or Therapist. Right here, here's the other classes, which actually I don't know. You guys won't see because you guys can't see it. You can't. Here's this class, that class. I know some of these people here, so I might not tell you. I'm not gonna tell you because, first of all, it's personal. Hold on, you can't see it. Here's a better glimpse. I'm going to miss your laugh and or our great conversation, Miss H. Right here. Okay, and here's the whole people. Here's a whole moment. But there's me right there, your creator. Here's another picture. And right here, there's nothing, which I'm gonna sign tomorrow. On the last day, unfortunately. It's sad. It's unfortunate that I'm leaving. And right here, there's a lot of Fantastic Four autographs. A lot of kids. Yeah, it's emotional. At the end. Okay, guys, so yeah, I can't believe.
We're not doing this lecture.
Yeah. We're not actually crying.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's get into this, boy.
We're gonna make so many new memories in our new classroom. Well, this is not our new classroom. This is our old one. Aww. Well, look at this sweet moment, guys. Well, Caesar. What? Oh.
Wait, I need your.
Okay. Bye. Bye, boy. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, yeah.
It's not easy.
No, it's not.
It's hard
Thank you, girl.
to say goodbye.
All right, let me see that your locker is empty, please.
Goodbye, Luck.
Very nice, Jaden. You're good. I'll take your lock. Elijah, all that needs to go home. It's your last day. Carlos, you're good.
Goodbye.
Unless you don't want that stuff. Do you not want it? Okay, I'll keep it and I'll put it in our drawer.
Look at the stuff. It's all coming home. Why are you actually crying?
No. I'm not kidding.
Elijah, can I have your lock?
Hey, give me your back. Give me your back, man. Bro, give me the back.
This is the last time being in this classroom.
Wait, this is the last time I both gonna be in this classroom.
Oh, actually, at least for a while. Goodbye. Let's say goodbye to our Cubbies. Goodbye, Cubby.
Let's stay, buddy.
Goodbye, Cubbies. Goodbye, chairs. Goodbye.
Mom.
Hey. Oh my God! It's 11:41.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, you crying for real?
No, I can't cry.
Why?
I don't know how. I can't really cry that
Sure?
much.
Come here.
No.
I'm gonna make you cry. You wanna cry?
No.
You sure? You said you can't.
I can't.
Oh, you sure? Come on. Can I make you cry? Do it. Do it. Make him good. Make him good.
It won't. It doesn't matter.
I know how to make you cry.
I only hurt my chest. I'm not gonna miss my sister. Cause I see her at home.
Graduate next year, I'm gonna give you a rock.
Ah! Me too. She not.
And we're not gonna see Gigi graduate.
Yeah, I don't want Gigi here.
Ah! Hey, she heard you.
Is it open?
Hey, she heard you.
Yeah, it is.
She heard you.
You are. Gigi is good.
Let's say, what is the bag in your book bag or no?
There's a lot full of stuff. There's full of stuff in my book.
Guys, when you open Miss Elsa and my envelope, you could match it together. They match. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We didn't know we were gonna get it like that. This you left.
Bye, buddy. Bye, boy. Yeah.
Guys, no, in the front. You guys could get something to eat with what we got for you, okay?
Wait to eat. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
By Little Caesar.
How do you know?
Wait, how? No. Well, we're gone. We're gone.
Dang. How you feeling, man?
Sad. Well, we're not going to the school anymore. Back, and I'll show you the haul I got. I'm surprised I got a lot of stuff in the haul. But yeah, this one is We Will Miss You, Carlos. Yeah, really nice. And here's another drawing. This says goodbye. Where are we here? Goodbye and congratulations, my first class, Miss Dorman. I want to share information. There's that. Next up I got is the t-shirt. This was my gym t-shirt for no reason. I'm gonna keep that one too. Next one is my folder, which is documentaries. I'm gonna show you some. First one I got is this one. Actually, I might show you in a future video. this. And the special one from my channel. I'm not gonna go through all this because it's a lot. So there's that. Okay. And right here is a letter. This is I got a gift card, which I'm not. I got a. This is from my teacher. I got a Little Caesars gift card. I'm not gonna let you guys take my Little Caesar away from me. No way, you're not taking away from me. Here's this one, which is the same. Which is for this graduate. There's the gift card. I'm gonna show you the gift card. Trying to be safe. I'm not showing you the gift card. And here is the note. Finally.
Epic horror, yes or no?
Vivian Hernandez Garcia. Carlos Hurtado. Elijah Menez Princess Jaden Tosado. And now we have Ms. Dowse and Ms. Cohen. Stephanie Carranza Rodriguez.
This is the final chapter of the middle school. And now, we're about to start a new chapter in high school.